Some of these videos are really hard for me to make, but they're important. I want to talk about the subject of self-sabotage and why we go out to hurt ourselves and why we stop doing things that are good for us when we start seeing results. And let's talk about when you start a diet and things are going well and then you self-sabotage, or you start a training program and you feel the benefits and then you stop and you self-sabotage. If self-sabotage is the word. The reason that what I think is going on is that we genuinely don't believe that we deserve to be successful, we deserve to be healthy, we deserve to be thin, we deserve to be beautiful, we deserve anything good in our lives. And what brought this out and why I'm wanting to make this video today is I was approached by a young lady that I've given some advice on nutrition and stuff over the years, and she said to me, yeah, things were going so well, and she had lost the weight, and the biggest issue for her was that she was now able to get out of the bath. When she sat up in the bath, the water didn't flood forward, and that she could fit in the bath. And that was the first time in a long time that was happening for her. And then suddenly she stopped doing what was working for her, and she stopped doing that whatever was moving her towards her health and towards being lean. And she said to me, I don't understand why I do this, I don't understand why I self-sabotage. And I said to her that I think maybe the reason that you're doing this is because you've got so much pain, you don't feel or that you deserve to be healthy, you don't feel that you deserve to be happy, and that you have to create chaos in your life. So because chaos is what chaos is the norm. When we start to do well and we start to do things that are good for us, when we've been living in pain for so long, and that self-loathing and that self-hatred that we've spoken about in other videos, when that happens, we don't know what to do, and we stop doing whatever we need to do, or we create chaos for ourselves. We self-sabotage, so we stop doing what's working. And I don't actually think that it's laziness. I don't think that people stop because of laziness. I don't think that people stop because of time or energy or effort or resources. I think people really stop because they are opening up feelings that they can't deal with. For me, when I was drinking, I had to create chaos because around me, when things were going well, then I had too much time in my head and I had too much time to think, and that pain came to the surface and I couldn't deal with it. When there's chaos and noise, you can't hear anything, and it doesn't give you a chance to focus, and sometimes our self-loathing and our self-hatred is the only thing that we really know and that is acceptable to us and that we are comfortable with. We are comfortable with hating ourselves. We are comfortable with hating our bodies, and that becomes our norm because it fulfills the what we've been told our whole lives, that we're no good, that we're slothful, that we're lazy, that we are rubbish, that we are SH1T, and we almost prove that to ourselves. I mean, that's in another video that I've made about, are we using our bodies as a vehicle to hate ourselves? So guys, what I really would like you to think about is, if you are self-sabotaging all the time, if you're getting onto a path and doing well and then suddenly stopping because you feel you're doing well, just examine, look at yourself and examine why you're doing that. Look inside yourself and try and find, is this because of you don't deserve it? Is this because there's a pain there that you haven't addressed? Is this because of a feeling of worthlessness that suddenly now you're building up self-worth and you can't, you don't deserve it and you don't want it, or you can't handle it? So just try and think Maybe it's not that you're lazy. Maybe it's not that you don't have the time or that you don't have the resources. If you keep going on the cycle and on the cycle and on the cycle of dieting and training and then stopping, dieting, training and stopping, ask yourself the question, is it because there's that pain inside that you are genuinely not happy, and you're trying to get that happiness from the training? We got to find that happiness first. There was another video. Skinny is not going to make us happy deep down inside, so we need to examine that. That is why I'm so focused on the point, and I keep pushing this home for you guys, that we have to find something to challenge our bodies. We have to use our bodies. That if we're just losing weight for the sake of losing weight or trying to get down to a specific weight, I don't think that's a strong enough motivation for everybody to actually keep us going and push us through until the self-worth and the achievement and the winning those challenges actually surpasses the power of that pain to pull us back down again, and where we self-sabotage. So I want you guys to please try and find something to do. We've spoken about this: a martial art, a warrior race, the sport of powerlifting, anything that you can challenge yourself, because make those challenges your focus and not the weight on the scale and not the dress size and not the BMI, because I don't know if those single things are actually good enough to keep us out of that self-sabotaging pain. So guys, thank you so much. It's 6.5 minutes. I'm really working hard at keeping these things as short as possible. I understand that everyone has data issues and time issues, but I'm very, very grateful. So please remember, guys, we've got to chase the right numbers. It's about what we do with our bodies. It's about our health, and it's about becoming more than just, being more than just numbers on a scale and a dress size and a BMI. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Your comments mean the world to me. Please leave them below. Please share this video with someone that you feel needs to hear it. And thank you for your time.